What's up, YouTube? You're Inside the Edge, and I'm back with another video. Hope everyone's having a good day. I hope everyone's enjoying themselves. The NFL season is right around the corner, guys. I keep mentioning that. Preseason is next month. I know a lot of us are hyped. A lot of us is excited. I think it's just been a really good off season. I mean, there's so many big surprises. A lot of good talent going everywhere. So this is a really good time for the NFL, guys. So, but with that being said, guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, drop that like button, and be a part of this channel, guys. It's going to be a lot of sports talk. Follow me on Twitter too, guys. I love interacting with you guys. Definitely follow me on Twitter. I'll put the link in the description. But today we're going to talk about Julio Jones. Now, if you guys haven't heard, clearly you guys have heard because that's why you're clicking on this video. But, Julio Jones, this is a guy that, he's played 10 plus years. We know how phenomenal he is. We played with him in Madden. We just know how great Julio Jones is. But with the last few seasons, man, he just hasn't been healthy. And that's been the biggest concern to a lot of NFL teams. And that's probably why he got signed so late in this offseason, is because of health concerns. I kept hearing so much about how Julio Jones is injury prone, so I ended up doing my research. I kind of went back at his history to kind of see what injuries he's been dealing with for the past 3 seasons, and what I've been seeing was a lot of hamstring injuries. I was thinking that he might have tore his ACL or something that I just didn't know about, or he tore his meniscus or something like that, but it just seems like he's just been dealing with a hamstring, a thigh injury and a hamstring, and that just shows how old age is creeping up. Usually happens to receivers, when they get older, they deal with a lot of hamstring injuries. I'm seeing like a lot of grade 2, grade 1. There's levels to it, guys, but Julio Jones, he just hasn't been the same guy, and a hamstring injury will slow you down. So I think with Julio, him being in Tampa, I think Tom Brady will hook him up with the best medical doctors, the best medical staff, and I'm sure Brady will probably help him out as far as how to keep his body pure and just how to be ready for game day. But I also think that I would say Julio Jones coming into the situation, he doesn't have to be the number one guy. Obviously, Mike Evans, with Chris Godwin, we know about the ACL injury, which I'm still questioning, what is the timeline of when will Chris Godwin return? I'm hoping that he would return early in the season, but maybe he may come into maybe week 3 or week 5. We'll see what's the update with Chris Godwin, but and I'm also seeing Russell Gage. That's another receiver for this Tampa team. I'm also looking at Scotty Miller, Tyler Johnson. I just think Julio Jones, he's going to have an opportunity to play along these guys and not have to be the guy that's going to have to carry the load, make every big reception. He's going to have help. So that's why I think with Julio, I think he can kind of take a little chill pill for a little bit and not do too much. I don't think he's going to be the main guy in practice getting all the reps. I just think he needs to ease himself and understand that he is a veteran. And I just know he's going to be an impactful player. I can see, Tom Brady, now he can try to get this play action offense going, and I think Julio Jones will be a big deep threat for this team. Because I know a lot of teams, when they game plan for Tampa, they know that Mike Evans is going to be the deep threat, but with Julio Jones, it's going to be another dynamic. And with Julio Jones, I still think if he can come back healthy, he's going to be, he could be a top 15, NFL receiver, because he has the talent. He has the physical stature, he has the talent. It's just all about being healthy. But with Tom Brady, there's no other quarterback that can motivate a guy more than Tom Brady. And, Julio Jones, he's all in. He signed a 1-year deal, and, this is his chance to win a championship. It's ironic because Brady actually took that championship away from him because Julio Jones made the biggest play in that Super Bowl. If you guys don't know, I believe it was like with 5 minutes left, sideline catch. I think it might have been on J.C. Jackson. I'm not sure which corner it was on, but he made a phenomenal play. And the rest was history, guys. But he can redeem himself. He has an opportunity to win with Tom Brady, and I think this is a really big setup for Tampa, and I think this is their chance to go back to the Super Bowl and win it all. I think with this signing right here, I think Tampa is the team to beat in the NFC. Even though I think, the Rams, obviously being the defending champs, they are the team to beat. But I think this Buccaneers team is stacked. And I think with Brady coming back with motivation, I think he's going to rail these guys in. And a lot of these players, they felt the pain of losing the playoffs last year. So I know a lot of them is going to bring that hunger and they know what it takes to win a championship. So this is a championship caliber team, and I think Julio Jones bringing his experience and just knowing what he can do to break down corners, and he knows how to get open as well. So we're gonna see a lot of we're gonna see veteran moves by Julio Jones, man. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of highlights. We're going to see a lot of vintage. This is his time, guys. I think this is his time to win a championship. But with that being said, guys, I want to hear what you guys think. I don't have the contract number, by the way. I'm not really seeing, as far as the negotiating deal, I don't know what number that I'm looking at. I've been doing research, like, what is the contract? But there's no details on the contract, so that's just something you guys would just have to wait until it comes out. But with that being said, guys, subscribe to the channel, drop a like. If you love football, if you love football, basketball, this is the channel for you guys. With that being said, guys, have a good night, be safe, and make good decisions, guys. All right, take care, peace.